Hello, my name's Charlene. Welcome to my channel. I am the owner of Rose Scents, which is a fragrance company specialising in wax melts, candles and reed diffusers, and I'm going to be making some rose petal wax melts today. Now this is the first time that I've ever done this, so please bear with me. I've purchased some dried rose petals off of Amazon, and all I do is finely chop them into smaller pieces so that they can go into the custom made molds and they're not too big for the wax melts. So once I've finally chopped the rose petals, I just sprinkle them evenly among the 3 molds. These custom molds actually have my logo inside, which is why I like to use them for my my wax melts. I think it just adds an extra special touch to the wax melts, a little bit more luxury. So yeah, I just make sure that the rose petals fall where they're supposed to fall, basically. So once I've added the rose petals, I just go in and I just sprinkle some biodegradable glitter, just to give it that extra special sort of shine. So I use the Soy 494 wax, which is a soy wax, and it's a type of wax that is specifically designed for wax melts. I have made another video sort of outlining the different temperatures to be able to get the best pour for your wax melts, or the best outcome. So you have to be, it's quite specific in terms of what temperature to boil to and what temperature to add the fragrance oil in and what temperature to pour at for you to get the best results out of your wax. So I'll just go ahead here and finish pouring in the rest of the wax into the wax melt molds. You're probably wondering if it's difficult pouring from a jug, and it is and it isn't. I mean, there is only a small quantity in this jug, so it isn't too bad. But I can imagine, you know, if I had lots of wax melts to make, it could be quite difficult, sort of managing to hold the jug and making sure that you're not spilling wax or overfilling the cavities. I have seen other sort of candle makers using a piston funnel, which hopefully I'll be able to purchase soon. It's definitely on the list, in the hope that it could just make pouring a little bit easier. So once that's all poured, I just go in and fill up the ones that are looking a little bit sparse. I just go in and fill those up to the top, being careful not to overflow and waste the wax. But I try and get every last inch out of my wax. It takes about half an hour for my wax melts to dry. Obviously that also depends on the temperature of the room, and it's so easy to demold these. As you can see, you just press from the bottom and they slide right out, and they're really nice because, like I said before, it has my logo in it. If you look carefully, you should be able to see the N for null. And I really like, they've turned out really well, to be fair. For the first attempt, I think yeah, did quite well, and I was quite proud with these. So I made these wax melts as part of a larger order. So the customer had ordered a variety of scents, and I just thought that I'd add the rose petals in just to give it a different effect. It also has a slightly pink tinge, so I'm just going to go ahead and package them all up. I like to add thank you cards in with my wax melts. The thank you card has a personalised message, but on the other side it also has a wax melt care guide. So just telling the people who have purchased the wax melt sort of how to burn them, where to burn them, how long they last for, to keep away from children, animals, safety information such as that, and then also has my contact details at the bottom. On the other side of the wax melt card, I also like to add a free wax melt, just giving the customer an idea of the other scents that are in the range, and I think it's a good way of bringing customers back to the shop, especially if they like it. If they don't like it, then fair enough, they won't bother coming back, but I'm sure they will because they are beautiful scents. So some of the free wax melts have already been cellophane wrapped. So I just buy some cellophane off of Amazon, wrap them and heat shrink them. So they're nicely wrapped and protected. And I just put a little note to say what's in the wax melt, and I stick it to the wax melt care card. I then go ahead and wrap both the thank you card and the wax melts in some black tissue paper and finish off with a ribbon and a sticker. Ta-da! And there we have it, guys, my Rose and Amber wax melts, made and packaged. And can we just take a moment for this setting? Beautiful. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.